Hey everyone, I'm Tattoo,
Hey, I'm Chef Ralph.
and welcome to Adult Daycare.
So this is our first episode of series of tasting beverages. This time we happen to be doing alcoholic beverages, but we'll probably also do non-alcoholic. We might do wine. We'll just switch it up. So let's get started.
First is Bush. A lot of us have really bad memories of this. Some of us have great memories of this.
So I have no memory of this. I have never had Bush, much less a kawama.
What is it? Akakawama?
No, a kawama.
Alright. So, it's the nose on this. This is horrible. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I can see why you can drink a lot of these though.
Yeah.
Because it's like real watery. Not watery, but it's real light in taste.
It's real light. It's smooth. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Drink Bush. Bush beer. Alright. Give it a 1 out of 100.
All right, cool.
Alright. Next.
All right, so now let's get to the real beers that we're gonna taste. So our first one is a Dallas Blonde from Deep Ellum Brewing. It should be pretty easy to drink. I mean, it's a blonde. Let's go.
How many is Deep Ellum? They have a lot of different beers, like the company?
Yeah, they do a lot of beers. I know this is one of their popular ones. Obviously, it's a tall boy.
Uh-huh. Is that how you can tell?
Yeah, usually when they do tall boys, it's usually a popular beer. Oh, this is terrible.
All head.
It's all ahead. Here you go. Why didn't you get the little cups?
Look at this. Professional pourer. Unprofessional pourer.
Yeah, it had a lot more when I poured it too, though.
Look at that. Okay. This is a blonde, you said?
This is blonde.
I like the smell of it already.
Yeah, it smells like apples.
That's not bad. But it's like real like
It's actually a lot more watery tasting than
it is, right?
Bush. Yeah.
Like it's real like I really don't get anything.
No. Not at all. That's super weak.
Is it always that weak?
I don't remember the last time I've had this.
But that's what blondes are known for, right? Like blonde beer or on the lighter side.
Yeah, definitely it's gonna be on the lighter side. I don't know if you want. I don't know.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense if it's on the lighter side because it's not really strong, you know. It's really weird.
Yeah, I was expecting more of a beer taste. It really doesn't taste like beer.
At all.
That's crazy. In case you're wondering, it is a 5.2.
What does that mean?
That means it has 5% alcohol by volume.
So like this much alcohol in there?
I mean,
5% of whatever that is.
yeah. So like if you fill this up, 5% of it's alcohol.
What's a normal like?
I mean, like your
What is it? ABV? AVB?
alcohol by volume. So you're gonna have like your, what is it? Bud Light, Miller Light. All those are gonna be like
I'm all old. I have to do this.
in the in the 4%.
Oh, it hurt.
What is this right
I
here?
couldn't see.
Yeah, this is 4.3. So it's average beer.
Hurt.
I don't know how much ABV our other ones have.
It's not that great. Well, it's not for me, I guess. It's real light.
Yeah, I mean,
A slight bitterness, but it's whack.
yeah, like
I give it 1 whack.
to me, Bush tastes more like beer than this does.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like beer at all.
It does not taste like beer at all.
All right, next.
Next, what do we do next?
Let's try this one. Lemon Bomb. It's tart and juicy. It's kind of like you. I don't know anything else about here. I'll give you that.
So,
Quick question.
What?
What's your favorite fruit?
Favorite fruit besides you?
Besides a banana?
Favorite fruit. I'm probably gonna have to go with like a ripe peach or strawberry. I'll go with peach. You?
Favorite fruits. Oh, mangoes. And it's weird because, I don't buy mango, but whenever I do clean one or whatever, and I take a bite out of it, I'm always like, man, how come why don't I eat mangoes a lot more often? Because they're just so good.
All right. So this next one, it's called Lemon Bomb. It's an ale brewed with lemons. It's called Tart and Juicy, and it's by Epic Brewing.
Where are they from?
I have no idea. Denver, Colorado.
All right.
So this is a 4.8 alcohol by volume. So nice. Here, you go first. Professional pourer. Yeah, there's no head on there.
Oh, here we go. That's where you got it. Pouring like a caveman over there. All right.
No, but that's weird. There's no head at all, though.
It smells like Sprite or something. Right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's real tart.
It's soup. Oh god. So it feels like when you take a lemon and you squeeze it in your mouth.
Yeah, it does something like that.
That's exactly what it tastes like. Oh, it's bitter too.
I can't see drinking a lot of this
No.
at all. Like there's nothing like. If it feels like each sip I get, it gets bitter and bitter,
So
bitter and more bitter, better.
you know, on citrus, where you have that white on there,
The pith.
it's called the pith. That's what this tastes like. So you
I can get that.
you get a lot of lemon flavor, but then you get that bitterness from the pith.
That is not good. What is that? Epic Brewing?
Yeah.
I don't like this one. Oh, my palate. It's not good for my palate. It's real. It's so sour. Like it's not even a good sour. Like I like sour stuff, and this is just. It's like bitter. What's that other word? Astringent.
Astringent. Yeah.
I get that. I get no flavor profile.
No. And this is another one that doesn't taste like beer. I don't know how we did it, but we picked two that don't taste like beer.
It's funny. This tastes more like beer
Wow.
than those two that we've had so far.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Oh, I want to drink this. Am I getting heartburn? Where's my Tums?
That's terrible. That's not for me.
If you like bitter, you're about like bitter beers. That one, dude, that is so. I can't even.
And it's not even bitter. It's if you literally like squeezing lemons in your mouth. That is what this tastes like.
Do you like squeezing lemons in your mouth and rubbing the white part against your teeth? That's for you.
There you go, all day.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, let's rinse this out.
Rinse this out.
Woo!
Ugh, that's horrible. All
right. I got a question.
I got an answer.
What is your least favorite style of cuisine? As far as like, I guess ethnic cuisine.
Least favorite?
Yes.
Man, I like pretty much everything. What was the one I told you?
I don't remember.
They have that flatbread that's real spongy.
Ethiopian
food. I've tried it a lot of times, and I just can't. And it's just my palate, you know. But it's just something that I just can't get past a lot of those flavors and textures.
Mm-hmm.
You?
Easy. I know a lot of people love it. It's not for me. It's super aggressive. I'm gonna go with Indian cuisine.
Weak, like your peace tree.
Yeah.
Your peace tree, my friend.
I just don't like it. Like I feel the amount of spices they use. It's just super aggressive.
Like Mexican food isn't aggressive.
Yeah, it is. I just don't like the flavor profiles of the spices that they use. The combinations. It's just me.
See what I gotta deal with? Pour me the next beer.
All right, so you want to go IPA
Yeah,
or you want
let's
to
do
go?
that.
All right. So next we got a hazy IPA from Brooklyn. It's called Pulp Art.
You know, what's funny is that I like Brooklyn beer though.
I like
beer's-
Brooklyn too.
Yeah, it's really good.
So
What does hazy IPA mean?
give me a sec. Ooh, so this is gonna be a 6.5. It's gonna be a little more alcohol. So a hazy IPA, basically, a hazy IPA is an IPA that's not filtered, so it's gonna look cloudy.
Ah, okay.
It's just real typical of the Northeast. They're really known for hazy IPAs.
Why is that?
Oh, that's just their style that they do. Yeah,
And all it is that it's not straight.
yeah, it's not filtered.
Oh, that's only.
Yeah. So you're gonna have like particles of the hops in there, and that's what makes it hazy.
Oh, that's cool.
So
The
it
more
also
you know.
says tropically hopped, and there's
What does that even mean?
there's pictures of grapefruit. So I'm anticipating some of those grapefruit flavors.
Oh man, it's gonna be bitter like that guy.
I hope not. No, it won't.
Okay. To think all the beers we've tried so far, and this Bush is the only one that tastes like actual beer.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that. Here we go. You need some head on there.
Nah, I'm good. Okay. You know, it's funny. The first whiff I get, it smells like IPA. IPA has like that bitter, like
Yeah.
funky smell.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
it's
is.
the hops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I like that. I smell it. I'm all like, oh, it's gonna be a good beer. You know, but then I always get confused with what they call session beers.
Yes.
Because session beer is like a beer you just chill with.
Yes.
Does that mean you need to have like something to keep it cold since you're like just sipping?
No, so typically what they do is like for IPAs, because IPAs are typically, they're really aggressive with the hop flavor, that bitterness. So what they started doing was making session IPAs where it's still an IPA, but it's not as aggressive. So it's easier to drink. So like you're just hanging out, like it's a session beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
It has that IPA taste. It's not strong. I was expecting
No.
it to be real heavy.
Yep.
'Cause most IPAs I have are usually like on the heavier side,
Yeah.
but it's not like that at all.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Easily the best beer we've had today.
Yeah, the flavor's really good. I dig it.
Yeah.
It's just bitter enough where I'm not like, oh shit, it's so bitter.
Yeah, it's not over the top. It's a nice clean IPA flavor. You really can't tell the haziness because of our red cups.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean it's a pretty straightforward IPA. Nothing crazy. It's good.
What's the difference between IPAs and OPAs?
I mean,
One's oatmeal and one's
yeah, pretty much. Well, the OP is like its own thing. It's an IPA, but it's made with oatmeal.
okay. What's the flavor profile on that?
It's the same, but the grains that they use is gonna be more oatmeal than whatever they would use for the regular beer. It's just a grain bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is not bad at all, man.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But this is one of those where you're like for sure you can just like chug this.
Mm-mm.
This is one of those where you're like I wouldn't even buy a big one. I'd buy like the little dudes.
It'll creep up on you. Like you said, it's a 6.5. So you probably kill 2 tall boys and you're gonna be feeling good.
I'm ready for it now.
So I would say this is definitely a buy.
Yeah, I think if you're about IPAs and you're kind of like I want something, especially when it's hot, man. You want just something cold.
Yeah.
And something that's flavorful. That has a lot of
I
flavor.
mean, even if you're not into like super IPAs, I think this is a good entry level IPA.
Oh, for sure.
It's not super aggressive, but you do get those
notes.
those hop notes. You get a little citrus. I think it's a good.
No, I strongly agree with that because it's weird, but at my age, I feel like sometimes like IPAs are too much for me.
Yeah.
And I like my favorite beer is a Lone Star. So I drink my Lone Stars. I'm good. You know, whenever I want to get out of my comfort zone, I'll get myself a Brooklyn. I'll get a little something or whatever. Yeah. I always tell myself I like IPAs, and I'll get one, and I'm always like, man, why did I get this?
Yeah.
When I was real young, I used to drink a lot of Guinness.
Bud Ice.
No, oh yeah, I used to drink a lot of Guinness. Yeah, but I used to drink a lot of Guinness, a lot of Black and Tans. So
okay.
I like real dark stuff.
Yeah.
And I got away from that, when I got older. And then now, so whenever I do taste an IPA, I'm like, man, this is heavy. Yeah. But this one's not at all.
Yeah. And then it's from Brooklyn. Like, Brooklyn puts out good stuff. So, I mean, I would easily trust a Brooklyn beer.
Yeah, for sure. Brooklyn always has really great beer.
Yeah.
And our last one.
So,
pickle beer, it's been a couple of years, 1 year, 2 years.
It was before the pandemic.
So, for you guys that drink a lot of beer, y'all know, Best Made came out with the sour pickle beer. It was a big thing on the market. A lot of breweries now are doing pickle beers. I've had a couple of great ones that we'll try in the next couple of videos. But I want to say this is probably the original one.
That's the first one I ever saw.
So yeah, but same. It could be somebody else, but from what I remember, Best Made sour pickle beer from Martin House. Yeah. They also make pickles. They do it once in a while.
Yeah, I know those are. It's a limited release, and then once they release them, like, they sell out quick.
Yeah, my wife always buys a shit ton of pickles whenever they do come out.
They're super good.
Yeah. I've had this a lot of times. I'm a big sour fan, and Ralphie, on the other hand, he likes sour, but not too much.
Yeah.
So I already know.
Yeah.
I'm on.
So,
yeah.
All right. So let's see. What is this again?
What's the?
And it's probably it's covered by the label.
Heard.
No, it doesn't say it.
That's just pure pickle juice.
Yeah. All pickle juice. Oh, there it is. It's 4.7. So average.
Heard. The best thing about this pickle beer, though, is that it's everything. It smells like pickle juice, tastes like pickle juice. If you're I think it's a lot of people are like, oh, it's so disgusting. It's disgusting because your palate, likes, stuff that isn't pickled or vinegar or whatever it is, or tart, and I think that's a big thing for chefs that we always talk about. We're filming at the shop and there's someone at the door.
Cucuy.
The cucuy. So a big thing too is like about cooking, right? A lot of people are like, oh, that's nasty, how can you eat it? But it's not true, it's not nasty, it's just everyone's palate's different.
Yeah, like the whole cilantro thing where half of the population tastes cilantro and it tastes like soap to them. Yeah. Where the rest of us, it tastes awesome.
Yeah. So it's one of those things, right? Like, I always get upset when people say like, oh, that's gross, or I don't know how you can do that, or you eat that, or drink that. When you're like, everyone's palate's different. You know what I mean? Like, you can't speak for everybody.
Okay, I got a question after we try this. I got you. Yeah,
it smells like pickles.
It's straight pickles.
Mm-hmm. I love this. It's like drinking pickle juice.
It's like drinking pickle juice.
I love drinking pickle juice. If you love drinking pickle juice, this is for you. A lot of times it'll be like some kind of beer with, it'll say like whatever, and you drink it, you're like, oh, I don't taste those notes. This is pickle juice.
Yeah.
It's like you're drinking pickle juice. This is really cool. You make micheladas, you make fucking Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
If you want to make ceviche, just make a badass ceviche.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Bloody Marys, but I've had a Bloody Mary with this instead of vodka. Super good. Mm-hmm. It's awesome. And even micheladas too. Yeah. Because that acid, that pickle flavor with the tomato juice, it goes perfect.
And these are really good if they're chilled very well. Like, you just drink, a ton of these. And then I saw this video where this guy had gotten watermelon, and he had put the pickle beer in the watermelon in it, and he had put tahini on top.
That sounds super good.
That sounded killer. But this is great. I love it. I could drink a lot of this, but it'll hit me because you can't taste it.
So, like he said, I'm not a fan of sour beers. I'm not a fan of gosés, salty beers.
What are they called?
Gosés.
Spell that?
Gose. It's French.
Gosés?
Yeah.
And what are they? Salty beer?
It's a salty beer, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not a fan. I've had like I think it's like a watermelon gose. So you get watermelon and salty. It works. It's like putting tahini on watermelon. That's good. This I do like, but I can't drink like more than two. It's too much. But like one, yeah, it's cool. Like it's good. I'm not gonna chug it, but I mean, it's like like you said, it's like drinking pickle juice. And yeah, it creeps up on you because you feel like you're drinking pickle juice, and you forget that there's alcohol in it.
Yeah, especially like a lot of places here in San Antonio, they'll dress it with chamoy and tahini, so you have all this really cool sourness with it. Oh, you know what's crazy is that I've met a lot of people that aren't from Texas, when I was talking about the beer and how dressing, and they didn't know what dressing meant.
Oh yeah.
And they were kind of like, what do you mean dressing?
Yeah.
And I was all like, when they dress the bottle, and they're like, what do you mean? And I'm all, like when they put stuff on top.
Yeah. So
And-
the reason I think that is because that's Mexican stuff.
Really?
Yeah, that comes from Mexico. Of course, we're Texas. We're right next to Mexico, so it's real common for us. It's nothing new, but once you get up further north, like they don't see it. It's foreign to them. So I can totally see how they were surprised when you said dressed, and they had no idea what you.
Yeah, they were confused, and I was all.
Yeah.
And they were like, why would you add stuff? And I was all, that's what we do. We add stuff to it, makes it even better, and then you're kind of like, oh man, what was the question you had?
All right. What is the food item you hate the most?
Papaya.
Really?
Tastes like vomit to me.
It smells terrible.
I've tried countless of times. I don't know how anyone eats that stuff. I'm not. I make myself try so many different kinds of foods.
Okay,
I
so ripe papaya, right?
any kind of papaya.
So you don't like green papaya salad?
What did I say? And
'Cause
you?
you already know. So mine, I know I'm a chef, whatever, like goat cheese.
Why? It's not that bad.
It's I can't like I just don't like goat cheese. I've tried when I used to work at the hotel, we used to get in at least five different types of goat cheese, from soft to aged to the drunken goat. I tried all of them. I just don't like it. Like, it's not for me. But it goes back to what he was saying. Don't say like, oh, I hate that without trying. Like, I've tried probably 10 different goat cheeses and different styles, from your soft, your hard, your aged. I don't like it. And that's the thing. Like, I keep trying it, or I don't now. But back, I would try it. I was like, no, maybe I'll like it this style. Nope. Maybe I'll like it this time. Nope. It's just not for me. Like, and I tried to like it, but it's just something that I didn't like. That's one of those things. And even if somebody like sneaks it into something, or like I always pick up on it. I just don't know why. I don't like it.
Do you think it's the gaminess of it? It's gaming.
Probably.
Probably what it is.
Yeah, but like you would think, maybe like the soft would be like obviously gamey. You would think like the aged one would like kind of mellow out.
Nah.
I just don't like it. That's one of those things, like right off the bat. That's one of those things that I would not eat, because I've tried many different kinds and I just don't like it. It's just not for me. Yeah.
All right. So to recap, cheap on the money, Bush. Tastes like beer.
Yeah.
On the lighter side though.
It's not bad. This is my first time trying it. It was not bad. I would put it on par with like Lone Star.
How to. Pickle beer, I like it. The blonde, whack. That lemon one, whack.
They were
the
terrible.
Brooklyn was really good.
Brooklyn was good.
Yeah, the other two, the lemon was way too astringent, way too bitter for me, and the blonde was just way too light. I feel like if I'm gonna drink a beer, I want to taste the beer.
At least have some sort of like beer notes.
Yeah, because I've had a lot of blondes, and they and it's just this is just way too light,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, so welcome. Thanks for joining us for our adult daycare, and we'll see you in our next videos. Cheers.
Cheers.